G'day Bomber fans. Well, the introduction to Puma is going well so far. We've shed the Under Armour title, we've gone for one of the big boys, and already it's looking really good. The home Guernsey didn't change too much, it never does, but we finally have an away jumper that we've been calling out for years now as fans. Just a quick video today, gonna have some more actual stuff out next week, and also before I get into it, comment down below which of Essendon's Clash Guernseys is your favourite. I personally think we've had one of the worst run of alternative designs in the comp, so I'd be keen to hear what you guys think, because I might do a ranking out next week, because I've got absolutely nothing else planned. I'm scraping the barrel for video ideas. Alright, so during the 2024 season, or maybe just after, it's hard to really remember, but the club sent out a message to members with 3 Guernsey designs, and the message was, or pretty much you guys vote for your favourite and we'll select whatever the favourite is as the 2025 Clash Guernsey. Now, it sounds like a cool initiative, but I think this must have just been a reason to go away from the Constitution, which I'll talk about in a bit, because the other 2 options were the current double black sash that we had in 2024, so a Guernsey that we're already wearing, or whatever the hell option 1 is. I don't even know how that made it to the final 3 selections. Maybe I'm just showing my poor fashion sense, but I would have hated watching us run out in that. I'm glad they asked the fans and didn't just use option 1 because it's a putrid Guernsey. But yeah, luckily though, they asked us fans and we answered with 59% of the vote. Option 2 won. The black sash was selected, so that is now our Guernsey for 2025, which I'm a big fan of. I think we've been asking for a basic inverted design for years now. It just makes the most sense with these Clash and away jumpers. The only reason we haven't had it yet is because it was actually in our constitution that Essendon, or the Essendon Guernsey, would feature a red sash. I am going to talk about that a bit more. But yeah, this design, it just looks good. It looks clean, it looks simple, especially with that black Puma logo. That's a nice little touch because it's inverted that as well, because that is the red on our home top, if you remember. That's the big reason people liked the home Guernsey, even though it barely changed. You've got Ben Mackay and Harry Jones modelling again. I don't know why those 2 are our go-to models, but they are. I like it though. This is my favourite Clash Guernsey we've had as a club. I actually remember being a dumb little 8-year-old drawing up Guernsey designs with my mum. This was a game that we used to play, and whenever it came to Essendon, I'd just do something like this, probably because my brain couldn't comprehend anything else. It's just a nice, simple design that 8-year-old Felix really liked. Sometimes that's all you really need to create a good Guernsey, just a simple design, and I think it's got legs too. This isn't a one and done kind of thing. I can see the club wearing this, or variations of this, in the next few seasons, and coming back to it regularly as well after. I'm a big fan. Alright, so the Constitution, this has nothing to do with Trump, by the way, before people comment, I don't know. But anyway, it obviously states that we wear Guernseys with a red sash. This was talked about a lot last year when we had that double black, because, not the alcohol, by the way, but the double black sash, because people were just asking for this inverted black that we now have, but we kind of compromised with the double, and you know what, even that Guernsey was decent. I liked it. We had a few good games in it, but it did raise the conversation with our Constitution, because it's been a reason why our Guernseys are so boring for a while now. But that is about to change, I reckon, because for the first time in the club's entire history, we do not have a red sash on the Guernsey, so I guess that part of the Constitution is no longer. Don't ask me how, I don't know what happened, but I'm not going to complain. It's too restricting to have that rule for the club. I like it for home Guernseys, it can stay for that, but for away and Clash, I mean, I'm a big Premier League fan. I love seeing Arsenal release random kits every year for me to sink money into, and I feel like you can hold memories with each away kit. I kind of associate the uniforms that Arsenal wear with particular moments or games, because they change uniforms so much, and with Essendon's change from the Constitution, that could now be more of a possibility. I think the AFL will eventually start to adopt that soccer method of changing kits and uniforms every year or two, just regularly even. It's just an easy way to make money, because suckers like me fall for it every year. We sink money into it, and now with the change to our Constitution, we've made it easy, or I guess less restrictive for us in the future to come up with new designs. And who knows, maybe in 5 or 10 years we'll have away Guernseys that don't even feature a sash at all, kind of like what we see with Hawthorn. They have all their wacky Clash Guernseys. The Constitution won't be a factor anymore after this. I don't know if it's been officially scrapped. I'm guessing that part of it has. You would have to assume so. And some may take offense to that because the sash is an iconic part of our history, but I like it. I'm a fan. I like this Guernsey. I think it's a good change. Real quick, here are the games we'll likely wear this jumper in. I wouldn't be surprised if we see it for the first time in round 5 against Melbourne for Gather Round. We wore the red singlet clash for that same game in 2023. Freo round 15, Richmond round 18, maybe. I don't even remember what we wear for regular Richmond games. We haven't played them in a home and away season aside from Dreamtime in a while. I mean, we're only going to wear it a handful of times, and that's why it's probably smarter, I guess, now thinking about it, to change Guernseys every 2 or so years, rather than yearly like in soccer, because bringing it back to Arsenal, but they wear their away kit regularly, I'd say like 15 times a year at the very least, and then there's also the third as well that they wear, so you have more reasons to change in other sports. Last year we only wore the double-barreled sash like 3 or 4 times. We wore it against Adelaide and Port Adelaide, and then there was someone else, but I can't really remember off the top of my head. But yeah, it's a good-looking Guernsey. Not one that we're going to wear much next year, unfortunately, but that's that for the video. A really quick little fashion update. You guys know how much I love fashion on this channel. Cheers for watching, guys. I might do a cheeky little away or clash Guernsey ranking at some stage soon, next week maybe. As you can tell, I'm probably going to be scraping the bottom of the barrel for video ideas for a while now that the season's done. I'll probably have some training updates out because of the recent match sim, but yeah, that's that. Cheers for watching. Like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and as always, go Bombers.